Welcome back to Fun Music, everybody. This is episode 640, and Charlie is ready, as you can see.
All right, so this is the JAZZUAL Suspects Digging Deeper, which came out in 2022 and has 12 tracks, 43 minutes. Um, they are his music's considered electronic, down tempo, and mushroom jazz, as he likes to refer to it. Um, so let me play something.
And they're from Oakland.
My I've had them on my list for quite a long time now. He's really, really good. Um, it reminds you of a simpler time and a simpler day that you know when you come out of your house, let's say usual part of the weekend, and you're like, yeah, I feel something good today, and I know something good is going to happen, and you keep that thought and that positivity throughout the whole day. That's what this music makes you feel, and this is from the middle to the beginning, middle to the end. Just listening to it has a good quality of flow. It does have a bit of jazz influences um, and a lot of moving parts that are coming in and blending together. But all in all, check them out. The Jazzual Suspects, Digging Deeper on Bandcamp, Spotify, and YouTube. The next one is Greyboy. This one's my favorite. I've been wanting to introduce this one for a while now, but finally get into it. Greyboy. Freestyling, 10 tracks, 51 minutes. This one came out in going to take you guys back to 1989. And I've been oh, actually let me play this. Let me play this. So this has hip hop and jazz influences throughout. Um, does quite a few samples here and there. I've been listening to this that whole entire album from beginning, middle to end. This is five times already. It's that good, that good. It makes you feel a lot of things in the good way. Um, it's really you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, I don't know if you guys are a fan of Jay Dilla. The album Donuts, it kind of has that sort of feel, but that's very separate because Jay Dilla, that album Donuts is really, really a landmark for influential in experimental hip hop and such. But this takes it to a whole different feel. of what jazz and hip hop was meant to uh, be and how it defines it and how you listen to it. If you want to get that smooth, very uh, soft and calming effect, this album will get you there and it will take you places that is very rich and beautiful. And the way he does it is just phenomenal. So check out GREYBOY freestyling on Bandcamp, Spotify, and YouTube. Um, Next one is I'm gonna kick it up. How they say Spinal Tap. But a ticking up to 11. This is Street Sex album Dry Drunk. 12 tracks, 39 minutes, and this came out this year, 2025. They are considered electronic, noise, industrial. They do sample based, and it does get a little bit of hard on that edgy side. So let me play the Glass Shithouse. How about that one? All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you guys there.
Where are the lyrics? It says lyrics. I want to see them.
Oh, the lyrics are here. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Gaining weight, feel my age. It's a new year today. Nothing's changed. Taking a Picked up my third white chip, fresh out of central booking, looked for a place to shit where I assumed there'd be no one looking. I punished myself worse than your laws ever could. When I look at myself, I don't see potential. I just see defeat. And it goes on as you can read it.
Wow.
But yeah, so this band's been on my radar for a long time. They've been around for a long time. They're very, very obscure, really the definition of underground music. They never step outside of the light on the mainstream, but I'm glad they should just keep it that way underground because they're just really, really good. I like the album cover. As you can see, it's just very like weird. They use that kind of a cartoonish atmospheric effect of their artwork and their music. Their music is the music will kind of remind you of early influences to Nitzareb, uh, some very hard Ministry to Gravity Kills, that type of 90s stuff. It's very all over the place, but it's well contained and very nightmarish and really in your face. That type of music, and I love that. I've always loved that type of music because it's really, really all about what music makes you feel, how angry it can get, how much you could push it, and these guys did it with this whole entire album. So good. I loved it. Check them out. Street Sex, Dry Drunk on Bandcamp, Spotify, and YouTube. This is an EP. I love this one. I have covered this artist before with Life Isn't a Fountain a while back, but this one is different. We Decide Who Comes In. Four tracks, 19 minutes. This came out in 2015. Um, as you could tell, the album cover, I was kind of like, what's going on over here? But let me play you this first track. Yeah, you could probably hear in the background it has drone effects, noises. It does have a bit of techno in it. Oh, the good kind of techno, not the shitty one that they keep repetitioning playing the same crap over and over again. I don't like that one. I like a bit of techno that's more experimental and a bit atmospheric and drone and technical a bit at best. This EP does everything and much more. Um, it's yeah, throughout it it does get droney, drone, sorry. Drone with a bit of layers of other noise types of sounds that come into play. It does get you thinking. It does it's not scary. I could tell you that much. I promise you that. It's not scary. It's very enjoyable, relaxing. You could play this EP on a rainy day or cloudy, moody day if you want, but it does make you feel something very good, something very mysterious, something very something you can't really explain, but it's it's a very enjoyable listen for an EP. So check out you. We decide who comes in on Bandcamp, Spotify, and YouTube. And last one,
Oh,
Matt.
I'm wondering on that other one. You could buy the vinyl album. I'm wondering if I owned the vinyl, would I play it forward or backwards?
You know, that's that's interesting
It's up
because
to you.
it's up to you as a listener. As I was listening to it in my car or even on my headphones, it made me feel, wait a minute, is this playing in reverse or is this playing straightforward? Because I couldn't tell. But if you get it on vinyl, you let me know, and then I could be you
I
probably will get a different experience than what I would have had on audio. So,
It's $12. I kind of want to buy it. I might.
well, if you do, let me know and you show it to me. And that way I can be very happy
We
about that.
we can have a show where we listen to it backwards while commenting.
Yeah, yeah. All right, all right.
Okay.
I'm in. I'm
I'm
in.
gonna
I'm in.
order it. I'm ordering it. But
All
Tom
right,
has to approve.
all right, all right, all right. So this next one is Matt Rosner. No Lasting Form, 8 tracks, 36 minutes, and this album came out in 2021. He writes a note on his Bandcamp here. After a long break from making music, I was starting at ground zero. Initially, I was flooded with ideas. There were too many possibilities, and I was met with a state of confusion about where to begin in this new place I had arrived at. To redefine the direction, many hours were spent just listening and thinking about what had led me to this point. I was trying to, I was soon trying to figure out when the pieces were complete or whether I'd capture the intent or feel of a particular sound. He goes on, but let me show you one right here. Actually, no. Let me play this one. 3 sheets to the left. I kept playing that track over and over. What I picture in my mind was a black and white indie film. These two couples are traveling to, I don't know, by the mountains or so, and and it's cloudy and they're surrounded by a lot of flowers and trees and just I don't know they're both these couples are enjoying themselves and it's something about the surroundings and the fields it felt very beautiful and just it was breathtaking. But there's also some sadness that lurks in the background, not between them, but life, where the future might take them moving forward. There's a lot of crying that was happening in my head too as I was listening to this. The whole album has that impression. It's so moving. There's a lot of crackling in the background. You do hear that old record player playing in the background, very a crackling feel, and he uses a lot of ambient in the background. So yeah, it's a really yeah, so it's like a minimal drone ambient sound art and electronic and experimental, as he would put it throughout the whole album. But that number seven, Three Sheets to the Wind, really made me think of so many things, and that what I just explained. So yeah, check out Matt Rosner on No Lasting Form, Bandcamp, Spotify, and YouTube. And that is my picks of the day.
Oh, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you use music to write your poetry? Do you like listen to the music
Yeah.
and then,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, it has to have no lyrics, but when it comes to something like that, I have to hear it on my headphones. So once I'm writing stuff, I'm no longer I myself. This is how I know it's gonna sound weird. I myself am not in control. My mind is in control, and whatever I write comes out, and I'm just like, what is this? I don't know. I don't even know what it is at times. Don would know because I showed him my most recent stuff that I've been writing. So it's just weird. It's just
We'll have to
plain.
send some Bruce's way.
Well, yeah. Well, actually,
Yeah.
let me put it on the chat, Bruce. You could see my
On
stuff
the chat.
on the chat.
Yeah,
I'll
you
I'll put my link on
can
the
hook
chat.
up. I'm gonna stop the
Oh, a
recording so you
link.
can do that.